All right, so Capturing Christianity is a YouTube channel that's growing pretty fast. It's pretty big. It's like 38,000 subscribers. And I don't really know how I feel about the dude. I know that he puts some really atrocious shit on Twitter that pisses me off every once in a while. But I also know he has conversations with people like Cosmic Skeptic about getting over bias, and he might very well be the type of Christian that I really like to talk to when it comes to the conversation of coexistence. So I'm not really sure where I fall on Capturing Christianity, but I do know where I fall on David Woods. What's up, you heathens and demons, you sinners and saints, you beautiful, blasphemous people? Welcome back to the Raging Atheist on the Rage. I'm your boy Nakasuchi. Today we're going to be looking at an interview that Capturing Christianity had on his channel with David Woods. First, got to send a shout out to my patrons. You guys are the shit. I put almost every single video I put on YouTube goes on Patreon first. You can see all of that before it goes on YouTube for just $1 a month. Really looking at the higher tiers, we want to make that special as well. If you'd like to become a patron, link is in the description below. Alright, so as I said, the jury's still out on Capturing Christianity and whether he really deserves my rage. But David Woods is a Christian that I first came into contact when he was debating Matt Dillahunty on Modern Day Debate, and he said some pretty ridiculous shit during that debate. And I've recently found his channel. I want to look at part of an interview he did with Capturing Christianity, so let's get right into it.
So here's the last question that we have from our patrons. Please ask him if he thinks deeply at all about how his satire is Christ-like. It seems to go too far. He isn't just mocking ideas. I'm at times even embarrassed that he is one of us.
I really think that if I were to say some things that Jesus said directly out of Scripture to anyone in the world today, I think Christians would be embarrassed. How dare you say this?
All right, so here David Woods is just 100% wrong, without a doubt, just wrong. Christians, not all Christians, would get mad at him for that. In fact, a lot of Christians that I cover would actually applaud him for that, and they do that. The NIFB being a perfect example of lying for Jesus, of being just straight up dickheads for Jesus. So you're completely wrong about that. The people you're talking about are progressive Christians who say, Jesus is love, and he came back and he changed all those old hateful ways of, that hateful Yahweh. Jesus is a much better version of Yahweh, and he's about love. And this is how a lot of progressive Christians can come to the complete determination that their Bible is wrong about homosexuality, or at least what people say about it. They're wrong, and that God can't hate homosexuals because, he's a God of love. And ultimately, I think that this is the narrative that needs to win the battle of, the existence of Christianity. If Christianity is really going to exist in a modern secular world, this needs to be the religion, a religion of love, not a religion of hate and bigotry. But at the same time, most Christians believe in the Bible, and the Bible is pretty clear about shit.
I believe that if I were to say things,
mocking.
Yeah, like Jesus. When Jesus is saying, you whitewashed tombs, you brood of vipers. If I were to say that to anyone, if I were walking down the street and I saw some people who were non-Christians, and I'm sitting there going, you brood of vipers, you whitewashed tombs, right? Christians would say, my gosh, you can't talk like this. That's not loving.
So again, not all Christians would be like that. The NIFB would probably applaud you. That's not something to be proud of. And I think a lot of just normal Christians wouldn't have many issues with that. I interact with a lot of normal Christians. They do not like the fact that I'm an atheist. They can't understand it. A lot of them are suspicious of me just because I'm an atheist. And so I don't think that you would get a lot of pushback from most Christians. Maybe a few, but not most.
Now, I view that as loving because I view that as exactly what those people needed to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I view that as the most loving thing Jesus could say to them at that point.
That's actually a really good distinction between okay, so you can mock, but if you're mocking out of love, that's a different situation.
Yeah.
But the difficulty, I guess, is being able to do that in love. I think that that's what a lot of people have issue with.
So mocking with love is okay. And I agree. I mock with love all the time. That's why I say Christianity is stupid. That's why I mock Christianity, because I love Christians enough to want to show them how silly it is. That's why I do it. And I do it with love. So obviously capturing Christianity and David Woods would have no issues with me mocking Christians because I'm doing it out of love.
So would you say that when you do mock and you do this kind of satire, that you're doing it out of love? And how do you like maintain that?
Yeah,
it seems kind of difficult.
No, that is. I mean, I look at this. Islamicized me is a perfect example. So we did an entire series trying to bring out all of the silliness of Muhammad's teachings. And keep in mind, everyone, this is not us mocking Muslims. This is us. We are mocking, but we're mocking Muhammad and his teachings.
So if you're mocking Muhammad and his teachings, you are mocking Muslims. Muhammad is their prophet. I'm sorry you don't understand that. Now, I would probably agree with a lot of the things that you mock. I probably would. But I would also mock those same things within Christianity. You see, I think David Woods has the blinders on, and he's not seeing that Christianity and Islam are actually really, really similar. They're both forms of Abrahamics. They both worship Yahweh. You know, Islam calls him Allah, but it's the same God. So I really think, like, if you're going to mock aspects of Islam, then you should be willing to mock the same aspects of Christianity. Now, I haven't watched his series on Islam. I think I might, and I might start covering it. I'm going to start covering David Woods a lot more.
And you find the same thing with someone like Jesus. When he says to the scribes and Pharisees, you strain out a gnat but swallow a camel, he's mocking them because they sit there and they strain their water through little strainers and stuff to make sure that they don't swallow a gnat. It's a tiny, unclean creature. So they want to make sure that they don't swallow that. But they're committing horrible injustices in what they're doing to people. So saying you're straining out a gnat, but you're swallowing a camel. They're not actually swallowing a camel. He's mocking them for their meticulousness in trying to observe the law.
So David Woods is saying straight up, it's like, it's okay that I'm mocking people because Jesus did it. And I'm going to use that same fucking line of defense. You know, I mock people and it's okay because Jesus did it. You can't look down on the raging atheist for mocking you Christians when your own fucking God did it himself. But I'm going to be looking at capturing Christianity more. I really want to come to a determination about how I feel about this guy. And I'm definitely going to be watching David Woods more. In fact, there's going to be another David Woods video coming very soon. As always, I'm your boy Nakasuchi. This is The Raging Atheist on The Rage. If you like these videos, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share us on your social media, comment in the comments section below. Hit that bell so you're notified every time a new video goes out and every time we have a new live stream. And as always, I'm going to see y'all soon.